talk about the NBA Finals ratings. They fell a tad. So let's spit on it. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Okay, so NBA Finals from Game 1 last year, Boston and Golden State, to Miami and Denver kind of slid a little bit this year. So this year, Game 1 produced around 7.6 million viewers. Last year's Game 1 did about 11.4, I believe. So it's almost somewhere. My number's a little guesstimation because I ain't got it right in front of me. About almost a $4 million fall off. People say, well, people not familiar with the Nuggets in Miami. Y'all wonder why the NBA is so against parity. Y'all wonder why the NBA is such against parity, because they want Boston to LA because that's all the fans is gonna watch, or they want LeBron in there because that's all the fans are gonna watch. Unfortunately. And it is what it is. We deserve to see parity, but the fans don't want to see it. Even though, Denver and Miami, it wasn't really competitive, and maybe that's the reason why if it was more competitive and more people watching, but people just want to see names. And this generation is just caught up in brand names. That's it. And this is why allegedly they make games go a certain way and try to get certain teams in there, because if it was LA and Boston, that number would have been higher than last year's Game 1. It'd probably been closer to 20 million, and that's how you keep TV ratings going. Like I said, they need to just get the league down to like 8 or 10 teams. Fuck it. That's how I look at it, man, because people don't want to. When you got to build your brand from the ground up, it's hard. Let's call it what it is. It's hard. It's a very hard thing to do. Building your brand from the ground up is very hard. Because let's just say you want to build a clothing brand from the ground up. So let's say you want to say, well, I want it to be, top of the line shit, so I'm gonna sell a shirt for $100, $150 a shirt to them. And then let's say you want to go on the other spot, I want to sell a cheap shirt. But you still want to be a high brand. But once you know it's cheap, these people just looking at the dollar price, the dollar amount that it's costing. So you better off going big than starting off small. It's kind of like the advice they give you to talk about women. Don't try to build your confidence shooting your shot at 3, 4s, and 5s, because 3, 4s, and 5s today think they 10s anyway. Or it really ain't too many 10s out here. I think they 9s, 8s, 7s, and shit like that anyway. 6s and stuff of that nature. That's what they think they are. So you might as well go big or go home. Because a lot of times the women that's in that top percentage of 7, 8s, and 9s, ain't too many 10s, they don't get talked to. So you might as well shoot your shot at the higher ups. Unless some of them 3s and 4s and 5s looking at you like, like they letting you know, hey man, you can have it. Come get it. All right, just knock it down and keep it moving. But that's what people want, just name brands. And what's so funny about it is, without LeBron James, who is the next star that people want to see? It's a tough sell for people to want to see Giannis Antetokounmpo, because he in Milwaukee. This is why they want to align all the stars to Boston, all the stars to LA. This is why they want to align the stars to New York. And the majority of fans, we talk about this in boxing a lot, the vast majority of NBA fans are hardcore fans. That's what they are. They are hardcore fans. They are hardcore fans. That's what they are. They don't care shit about. I mean, they so casual fans. They care about the bare minimum in boxing. I mean, in basketball. So so Denver and Miami trying to build brands without the top 5% superstars, the LeBrons, I don't even know who else out there. LeBron, KD, Steph. Them guys that people know. So now, Jokic and Jimmy. People know Jimmy Butler, but Jokic, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, Jamal Murray. Now they got to introduce themselves to the world. And the thing about it, whoever win or lose, you got to come back and do it again to validate you. And then you start seeing people wearing Denver Nuggets gear and people wanting to be part of the Nuggets gang and all that shit. So once you start winning, like New England wasn't no story franchise where people wanted to go, yeah, they made the Super Bowl in the mid late 80s. They lost to the 84 Bears. Yeah. But they wasn't they wasn't as popular as they was now. So the only way to really become popular if you don't come in with the hype like Victor Walla Banana, that's what I call them. Or you don't come in with the hype like LeBron, or you don't have to put Zion and Ja kind of credit for themselves. Ja created his in the league and in college too. Zion, you don't create that hype, bro. It's gonna be hard. You gotta win to get it. And Denver had been going out early in the playoffs. They did some things in the bubble, but that was the bubble. That TV race was trash because people didn't like they wasn't playing defense and stuff. And people was still violating the curfews and stuff. So, like I said before, really for the NBA, the best case scenario was LA, Boston. Second best case scenario was Boston and Golden State. And really, but people got to support this shit the same, bro. We can't cry about parity, but then again, hardcore basketball fans make up a very small percentage of fans that got a voice. But when you're reintroducing something new, it's always that people don't understand. It's hard to accept. People say, "What you mean?" The NBA now having some parity, it's hard for people to accept it. Like, I don't know these teams. Fuck these teams. I don't care. It's something new. NFL, March Madness, hockey, they always have great parity. The NBA got to get used to having parity. Don't go looking for TV ratings. They'll find you if you do the right thing. I don't know why people won't watch Denver. They're a very exciting team. Jokic don't play like your typical back to the basket guy all the time. Murray is a killer. I don't know why you wouldn't like Miami. When they on. They shoot the 3-ball. But they don't have a LeBron, or it's not a Boston, it's not LA, or something flamboyant like that, and that's just what it boiled down to. That's all people care about. That's all these people care about. So, yeah, man, it's just, we gotta push for parity, bro. And gotta get people used to parity in the NBA. But once you done did some shit, my bad. Once you done did some shit for so long, people get used to that. They get used to it. And Michael Jordan and Magic and Bird is where lack of parity started at. Because people just wanted to see it, and but guess what? If I make a certain video and it keep blowing and people love it, guess what? I'm gonna try to recreate that subject matter on that video so people can continue to love it. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep banging them out. So you gotta go to the well. But it's to the point where now people don't want to bet because they think the game's fixed. Referees got burners accounts and all that. So, and now they got to kind of, not look so, everything is under camera and all that shit. Niggas looking at the sides of the both baskets and stuff. So, like I said before, bro, they under a microscope. They under a microscope. But I've been thinking about getting me a new car. I'm at the credit union. But I already know it's about to get ugly out here, dude. So I gotta remain disciplined. And Future say I only can hope I can remain humble. I really want to get a truck, but I just gotta. I can't. I don't. If I do, I'm gonna outright buy one. Try to buy this Tahoe. Then the guy transferring. I said I still want it. But my mom was hating. Oh, we want to buy it. I'm like, all right, whatever. Y'all ain't gonna buy it. Let me buy it. But it is what it is. Finances 101. Don't throw all your money away on a car and insurance. Unless you got multiple streams of income coming in where one of your streams of income can just pay it off. But then again, people say you can just invest that money, but it is what it is. But yeah, the NBA gotta get fans used to parity. Or they gotta get used to building new faces of the league up. And then also you have Mark Cuban, I'm gonna speak on this, asking fans how they watching the games, they streaming them digitally. Because they need to know they don't release digital numbers, people with illegal streaming and all that. So you just don't know how many people truly watching. We already had the aspect of you going to Twin Peaks, Hooters, to the bar and watching the game, you know what I'm saying? You always had that aspect of it. Where, you know, it might say, well, 20 million people, 30 million people watching, you know, Michael Jordan last game in Utah hit that shot. I remember watching that with the Church Brothers. But in reality, that Nielsen system only tells you, it's really a guesstimation, but I almost signed up to do Nielsen. They give a couple dollars, it ain't shit drastic. But it only tell you, they only count for one home. So they can say, oh, it's 4 people in that home, but if 10 people come to my house and watch it, guess what? If they guesstimate 75 people at the bar, but 90 come out and watch it, so you catch my drift. You know? So something to kind of chew on for a minute. Something to chew on for a minute. So all guesstimations, but hey, check out the NBA Talk playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo CJGood313, PayPal link in the description, hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.